Planning to relocate overseas in 2025 with a sponsored work visa? You're in good company. Every year, countless professionals secure jobs abroad with visa support. Today, I'll guide you on how to make it happen. In this guide, we will discuss industries seeking foreign talent, top websites for finding sponsored jobs, crafting a CV and cover letter for international roles, applying strategically and avoiding scams, visa application process and criteria, bonus tips for enhancing your chances of landing a job overseas. If you're serious about working abroad in 2025, be sure to stay tuned until the end. Before you start applying, you need to know which industries are actively hiring international workers. Here are the top industries offering visa sponsorship in 2025. 1. Healthcare. Nurses, doctors, caregivers, and allied health professionals are in high demand in the UK, Canada, and Australia. 2. Information technology. IT software engineers, cybersecurity experts, and data analysts are highly sought after in the US, UK, Germany, and the Netherlands. 3. Engineering, civil, mechanical, and electrical engineers are needed in countries like Canada and Germany. For education, English teachers, university lecturers, and early childhood educators are needed in the UAE, China, and Japan. 5. Hospitality and tourism. Hotels, cruise ships, and restaurants offer sponsorship for chefs, waiters, and managers in countries like Australia and New Zealand. Now, take a moment to identify where your skills fit in. If you don't have experience in these industries, consider upskilling through online courses or certifications.
So now that you know which industries are hiring, let's chat about where you can find these jobs. Here are some top websites to check out for visa sponsorship jobs in 2025. LinkedIn Jobs. Search using keywords like visa sponsorship and set up job alerts. Indeed.com. Use filters to find companies that are open to sponsoring international employees. Relocate.me, a platform specifically for tech jobs that come with relocation packages. Glassdoor. Read reviews about companies and apply for jobs that offer sponsorship. Government websites. Look into official job listings on government websites for countries like Canada, the UK, and Australia. When you're browsing through these websites, make sure to tailor your resume to fit the job requirements. We'll dive deeper into that in the next step.
Your CV is the first impression employers have of you, so you need to stand out. Here's how to optimize your CV for international jobs. Keep it concise, 1 to 2 pages max. Highlight international experience or relevant skills. Use keywords from the job description to pass ATS applicant tracking systems. Include a professional LinkedIn profile. Add a short and compelling cover letter explaining why you're a perfect fit. Example, if you're applying for a nursing job in the UK, your CV should mention NMC registration process and patient-centered care. Want a free CV template? Check the link in the description.
When applying, follow these best practices. Apply directly on company websites instead of random job listings. Email HR departments of companies you're interested in. Connect with recruiters on LinkedIn. Follow up after applying. A polite email can increase your chances. Warning: be aware of job scams. If a job asks for money upfront, it's a scam. If the offer sounds too good to be true, it probably is. You can verify with a friend. Check if the company has an official website and LinkedIn presence. Step 1 to avoid getting scammed is all about determining your eligibility before starting your travel journey. Every visa category has its own set of requirements, so identifying which one fits your circumstances is essential. Here's how to get started. Define your purpose. Are you moving for work, education, or leisure? Your goal will dictate which visa category you should pursue. Review basic requirements. Most visas require you to have a valid passport, clean criminal records, and sometimes proof of financial means. For work visas, you may need a job offer from an employer who is willing to sponsor you. Check specific criteria. For example, if you're applying for a student visa, you might need an acceptance letter from a recognized institution and proof of language proficiency. Work visas often demand a degree or relevant work experience in your field. Use official tools. Many immigration websites now offer eligibility checkers. Spend some time exploring these tools to ensure you meet the criteria before you invest in your application. Note: taking these steps early can save you time, scams, and prevent any potential roadblocks down the line.
Once you're clear on your eligibility, the next step is research. In this phase, you're gathering all the details and requirements specific to your chosen visa type. Here's what you need to do. Visit official websites. Start with the immigration or consulate website of your destination country. These sites have up-to-date information about application procedures, required documents, fees, and processing times. Document checklists. Create a checklist of required documents. Typically, you'll need a valid passport with at least 6 months validity, passport-sized photographs that meet specifications, proof of financial stability, bank statements, sponsorship letters, etc., certificates, educational, professional, or language proficiency, a detailed itinerary or employment contract if applicable. Note special requirements. Some countries now require biometric data, health insurance proofs, or even digital copies of your documents. Pay special attention to these nuances. Community and forums. Join online groups or forums where previous applicants share their experiences. Platforms like Reddit, immigration Facebook groups, or specialized forums can offer invaluable first-hand advice. Create a timeline. Map out each step along with deadlines. Visa processing times can vary, so planning ahead is essential. Note: thorough research not only helps in understanding what's expected, but also ensures that you're fully prepared when it's time to apply.
Step 6 focuses on preparing and organizing your documents. This stage is crucial because even one missing or incorrect document can delay your application or lead to a rejection. Follow these tips to stay organized. Create a master checklist. Based on your research, draft a detailed list of every document you'll need. Divide them into categories: personal documents, financial proofs, certificates, and any additional documents specific to your visa type. Gather originals and copies. Always have both the original documents and several copies. Many embassies require you to bring original documents for verification, along with photocopies. Translations and certifications. If your documents are not in the language required by the destination country, have them professionally translated. In some cases, notarized or certified translations are mandatory. Digital organization. Scan your documents and save them in clearly labeled folders on your computer or cloud storage. This not only helps during the online application process, but also provides quick access if additional documents are requested. Proofread and verify. Double-check dates, names, and other details. Even minor discrepancies can lead to delays. Note: Taking the time to meticulously organize your documents now can save you stress and potential setbacks later in the process. Now that you have your documents ready, it's time for step 4, filling out the application. Whether you're applying online or on paper, precision and attention to detail are key. Here's how to make the process as smooth as possible. Read instructions carefully. Before you begin, thoroughly read the application instructions. Many online forms include helpful tooltips and facts, don't skip them. Take your time. Avoid rushing. Carefully fill in each field. Ensure that the information you provide exactly matches what's in your supporting documents. Common pitfalls. Be mindful of common mistakes. For example, ensure that dates are entered in the correct format and that all required fields are completed. If a section isn't applicable, check if you should write N, or rather than leaving it blank. Double check for accuracy. Once you've completed the application, review every section. It might help to take a short break and then review your form with fresh eyes. Save your progress. If the application system allows you to save your progress, do so regularly. This prevents loss of data due to browser timeouts or connectivity issues. Submit and get confirmation. After submission, you should receive a confirmation email or reference number. Save this confirmation, it's your proof that your application was received. Note: accuracy is key. Review twice, submit once. By taking your time and ensuring every detail is correct, you're setting a strong foundation for a successful visa application. Many visa processes include an interview as part of the evaluation. Whether you're required to visit a consulate or participate in a virtual interview, preparation is crucial. Here's how to get ready. For interviews preparation, understand the interview format, research what kind of interview you'll face. Some countries now conduct interviews online, while others still require an in-person visit. Common questions. Prepare for typical interview questions such as, what is the purpose of your visit? How will you support yourself financially? Why did you choose this country? What are your future plans? Write down answers and practice them until you feel confident. Documentation ready. Bring or have readily available extra copies of your application, documents, and any correspondence from the immigration office. Dress professionally. Even if it's a virtual interview, dress as if you were attending in person. First impressions matter. Practice makes perfect. Consider doing a mock interview with a friend or using online platforms that offer interview simulation. This can help ease nerves and build your confidence. Be honest and concise. Interviewers appreciate clear and honest answers. Avoid memorizing responses word for word. Instead, aim to understand the underlying points you need to communicate. Note: remember, the interview is not just a test of your eligibility, but also your communication skills and ability to represent your future goals. Relax and be yourself. After you've submitted your application and completed the interview, there are still a few important steps to keep in mind as you await a decision. Tracking your application. Most immigration offices provide an online portal where you can check the status of your application. Bookmark this page and check it regularly. Additional documents. Sometimes, the consulate may request further documentation or clarification. Respond promptly to any requests to avoid delays. Stay informed. Processing times can vary widely depending on the visa type and country. Use official channels and trusted news sources to stay updated on any changes in processing times or requirements. Prepare for next steps. Once approved, you might need to complete additional steps such as medical examinations, biometric data submission, or final document verification. Plan for uncertainty. Not every application goes through without hiccups. If you face delays or a rejection, review the feedback carefully and consider seeking professional advice or reapplying if possible. Before we wrap up, here are a few bonus tips and tricks that can help you nail your visa application. Stay organized. Keep a digital and physical file of all your documents, receipts, and correspondence. Use reliable sources. Always rely on official government websites and reputable immigration services. Don't rush. Allocate ample time for each step of the process. Last-minute submissions can lead to avoidable mistakes. Seek help when needed. If you're uncertain about any step, consider consulting with an immigration expert or joining online communities where you can get advice from those who've been through the process. Keep a positive attitude. The process can sometimes be stressful, but staying organized and prepared will help you navigate challenges more effectively.
Let's recap what's happened in this. We've talked about the complete step-by-step guide to securing a visa in 2025. Breakdown of key sections, visa types, eligibility, application process, interview prep, and post-application steps. Explanation of different visa types, work, student, tourist, and family visas. Emphasis on the latest trends, including online applications and digital interviews. How to determine your eligibility, defining your purpose work, study, travel. Checking out your general and specific requirements using official immigration websites. Use online eligibility tools to verify qualification. We also talked about researching visa requirements. Visiting the official government websites to gather accurate information. Creating a document checklist, passport, financial proof, educational certificates, etc. Join forums and online communities for first-hand insights. Another step is how you can organize your documents. Compile original and photocopies of required documents. Translate and certify documents if necessary. Digitally store files securely for easy access. Filling out the application, carefully complete each section of the visa application form. Avoid common mistakes like incorrect dates or missing fields. Save and review the application before submission. How you can prepare for the interview. Understanding the interview format. Practice answering common visa interview questions. Dress professionally and be honest in your responses. Post-application steps. Track your application status regularly. Respond quickly if additional documents are requested. Prepare for next steps such as medical tests or biometric data collection. Final tips and conclusion.
Don't forget to like the video, share, and comment.